Hotels are meant to provide comfort and safety, but for one man, his experience in the hotel office became a waking nightmare. The man appears uneasy throughout the footage, constantly glancing over his shoulder as if sensing something watching him. He begins to suspect that something is following him, an eerie presence lurking just out of sight. Things take a terrifying turn when an alarm suddenly blares from the hotel kitchen.
So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something fucking behind me.
Rushing to investigate, the man grows even more paranoid as his sense of being followed intensifies. He keeps speaking and pacing in spite of fear from the unknown spirit lurking around. The man's dread grows as he tries to make sense of what's happening. He pointed to the place he thinks something was lurking behind. Later, while reviewing security footage, the man's fears are confirmed. Something unexplainable has been watching him all along.
I just got to work, and I feel like all day today, I felt bad. Honestly, it's less like a little bit. I felt bad, and I don't know. I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but I'm constantly just nauseous, and I don't really know why. I have tried to take medicine for it and stuff, but...
Shaken, he retreats to the office room and locks himself in, seeking safety from whatever is haunting him. It's often said that spirits don't just haunt places, they haunt people, attaching themselves to their unsuspecting victims, silently watching and waiting. A place of work turns into a place of fear. This footage will leave anyone who watches it to wonder, was it a restless spirit or something far more malicious? Whatever it was, the man's life may never feel normal again. Schools are places of learning and usually quiet after hours, but King High School carries a dark history. It was built over the Ridgewood Cemetery, a place tied to countless unspoken stories. The paranormal energy in this location becomes terrifyingly real in this clip.
Just to, let you guys know, this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but...
A man is seen cautiously exploring the school at night, driven by suspicions of strange occurrences. As he walks through the dimly lit corridors, the air feels heavy, thick with an unseen presence. When he reaches a classroom, something chilling happens.
I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there.
As the man reaches the classroom, everything is dark and he has to switch on the light and start exploring the classroom. Moments after, one of the balloons, seemingly tied in place, starts moving unnaturally. At first, it seems like it might just be the wind, but then the balloon begins to follow him. Step by step, it floats directly toward him, as if guided by an invisible force. The man freezes in shock, then instinctively backs away. But the balloon doesn't stop. It keeps coming, defying logic and adding to the unease. It's not just the balloon's unsettling movement that makes this clip so haunting, but the history behind the school. Built on a former cemetery, one can only imagine the restless spirits that may still linger there. What was guiding the balloon? And was it trying to communicate or warn? Was it just an uncanny coincidence, or did something from Ridgewood Cemetery make its presence known? Paranormal investigators often speak of spirits using objects to communicate, and in this case, the balloon's relentless pursuit sends a clear, unnerving message. It seems King High School isn't just a place for students. It's home to something far more sinister, lurking in the shadows and refusing to be forgotten. In this next clip, we visit the infamous San Rafael Clinic in Mexico City, a location steeped in ghost stories and eerie phenomena. Known as one of the most haunted spots in the region, the clinic has been the backdrop for countless chilling tales, including a particularly unsettling encounter. A man walking through the asylum on a fateful night reportedly witnessed a strange apparition. In the recorded footage, the mysterious figure appears to resemble a skull with hollow eyes, staring back at the camera. It's truly spine-chilling. This next clip begins with hotel security footage from September 14th, 2003, at a Wingate Hotel in Illinois. Calls about loud, unearthly screams from room number 209 prompts the manager to monitor the situation. The unsettling noise abruptly stops as a staff member opens the door to the room under the manager's watchful eye on the monitor. As the man enters, a strange, glowing figure like a reflection of light moves out of the room and vanishes down the corridor. Moments later, the hallway lights flicker ominously. The manager radios the staff member to ask what happened. The staff member exits the room, pale and shaken, reporting that no one was inside, but the furniture was overturned, the carpet torn up, and the shower running. What the man found added more to the scary experience as the man resulted in informing police. The figure's eerie exit was only discovered upon reviewing the footage. Replaying the footage reveals even more unsettling details that only add to the chilling atmosphere. What haunted room 209 that night? A lost spirit or something darker? Whatever you think that may be, that's truly a goosebump-inducing moment. This eerie footage shows how an ordinary dining room turns into a chilling scene of the unexplained. A man is seen drawing the curtains and switching off the lights before leaving the room, seemingly wrapping up his day. But something else had other plans. Moments after he leaves, the light flickers back on, completely on its own. At first, it's easy to assume it's a wiring issue, but then the haunting starts to feel personal. Soft yet clear footsteps echo through the room, sounding like someone or something is pacing. The camera remains focused, but nothing visible appears to be causing the commotion. The atmosphere grows tense, with the mysterious sounds continuing. Could this be a restless spirit or something more malevolent? The quiet chaos in this dining room challenges the boundaries of the natural world. Whether it's a ghost or an unexplained phenomenon, the dining room seems to hold a sinister secret that defies logical explanation. Viewers can only speculate what might have happened if the man had stayed just a moment longer. This unsettling clip is enough to make you think twice before turning off the lights at night. Basements are already eerie places, but this footage takes it to another level. Two dogs are seen lounging in what seems to be an ordinary quiet basement. One rests on some cushions, while the other sits near the wall where a calendar hangs. But then, the silence is shattered. Out of nowhere, the calendar on the wall is ripped down as if by an unseen hand. 2 pages flutter to the floor, but the nail remains firmly fixed in the wall. That's when the truly chilling moment occurs. A shadowy figure appears, briefly materializing beneath the calendar. Its form lingers for a few seconds, almost as if observing the room, before vanishing into thin air. The dogs react somehow, as if something was seen moving the calendar. As the shadow moves, It seems to absorb the calendar into itself before disappearing completely. The dog closest to the wall reacts almost instantly, calmly but uneasily, walking away from the area as if sensing something unnatural. Basements often hold the unknown, but this clip raises an unsettling question. Was this spirit trying to communicate or simply making its presence known? The shadow's movements are deliberate, leaving anyone who watches the footage with a lingering sense of dread. When the physical and unseen worlds collide in such an undeniable way, it reminds us that we are never truly alone, even in the quietest corners of our homes. This next footage begins innocently enough, showing the calm exterior of Disneyland at night. But just as the viewer gets comfortable, an unsettling figure appears. A strange light-like reflection, drifting eerily along the grounds. It moves slowly, almost as if gliding, but its form remains indistinct, leaving an eerie glow in its wake. The tension rises as the footage cuts to another angle. This time, the ghostly apparition appears on a different floor, seemingly floating past railings and walls. Its movements are deliberate but impossible to explain. Viewers are left questioning if it's truly a reflection or something more sinister. As the final seconds tick away, the figure reappears, now moving through another section of the same location. Its translucent glow pulses faintly, as though it's aware of being watched. Then, in an instant, it vanishes completely, leaving viewers with more questions than answers. Which clip sent chills down your spine? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.